Hey everyone, Zobio again, and well, if you've seen some of my older videos, I've lately been doing World of Warcraft. I've spent a lot of time on World of Warcraft. Actually, got very geared. I haven't made a video in a while, so let's forget about that for a while. And I've been getting a lot of comments from a lot of you guys, sitting back here and watching some of my RuneScape videos, and I know they haven't been really the best videos, but you know what? A lot of my ideas are pretty good, and that's how I make my money still to this day, and I'm going to stick with them. Though, you know what, I've been kind of getting bored, so let's try a couple new things together. You know what, this is very new for me also. I've done mining in my time, gone all the way to woodcutting, smithing, and sometimes herb lore. I used to have an older account that I did a lot of this stuff on, and you know what, it worked back then, but nowadays it's just not the thing to do. Usually the stuff to do is the combat. You go around and let's try dragons here. Some guy not too long ago was suggesting go ahead and run out to the dragons. You know what? Let's try it. We'll go out here, see what we find. Well, guess what I found out? When I got out here, I found out there's thousands of these little white dots next to all these little yellow dots. There's too many people out there. You can't get anything. You won't be able to kill anything. It'll take you way too long to do it. So I tried the other dragons, and that's not working out either. We got a cannon sitting here. You know what? I'm not going to try going out to a bunch of worlds and doing this. You know what? How about this? Let's try PKING. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. Actually, guys, you'll probably never see me PK, which is quite surprising, if you ask me, because I've always wanted to. And I always trained for it too back then. But every time I do, I suck. I really do. I'm bad at PKing. And you know what? Why do it if you're bad at it? So I figured out something else. You guys offered me to do Slayer also. So you know what? Let's try it. I'm not very good at it, and I'm going to tell you that straightforward. It's just killing monsters, I guess. But I don't have a high Slayer level. I'm only level 40 something. So I went into this guy for Slayer, which after a while I figured out that these aren't the highest level monsters, and it probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I got bug swarms for one of the couple first things I've done. A few minutes ago you saw me in the auction house, and that was me just basically sitting around selling all the Slayer stuff. I spent about 3 hours, 4 hours doing Slayer before I was doing this, and I made about 250G, or 250G, 250K. That shows me I've been playing WoW way too much lately. And so let's try the bugs. I grew like a level or two in Slayer. Didn't really get me anywhere, but while I was there, someone told me to go to Xanarus, and you get like a higher level Slayer guy that tells me to get new things to attack. And he actually gave me a pretty good task. He wanted me to go fight fire giants. Yeah, fire giants, that's right. And you know what? That's a lot better than fighting these little harpy swarms, or yeah, harpy swarms. Doesn't get me anywhere. Oh, and if you never knew where really the fire giants are, just watch this real quick, and I'm going to show you directly where they are. They're right next to Edgeville, actually north, by the mining camp right there. Change the quality real fast. And alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go into the portal right there, and it sometimes will take you into the one next to this, which is, shoot, they're 86 monsters, and they're like Zamorak warriors. Yeah, I believe they're called Zamorak warriors. If you ever get in that one, just walk across the room, and there's a portal right there, go into that, and it'll take you all the way here. You know, it just depends on if you're lucky enough whether it'll take you there or to this one. During this, I did get a lot of rune arrows, and you know what? I wish I brought my ring of life. It probably would have done a lot better for me at this point. But you can't be discouraged either. If anything ever happens, like you die or anything like that, not saying I might have at any moment of this little video, but there's a high possibility I might have. I'll show you guys in just a second. Yeah, it wasn't very fun. So I ended up getting my Slayer a little bit higher, but my computer lagged and ended up dying. The fire giants hit about 11 on me, and I guess I stayed logged in a little too long. So you know what, I'm going back. I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to keep doing this like it's not even a problem. I'm going to try to make more money. But you know what? I'm going to get 55 Slayer. I'm going to go to Barrows. I'm going to have a little fun there, try a little bit more. I just wanted to come out with this video to tell you guys that I'm coming back. I'm going to show more videos. I'm going to get the 55 Slayer and get Slayer darts and start doing Barrows, show you a couple Barrows videos. I used to do a lot of that a long time ago. So well guys, subscribe. See you guys soon.